Yes, LDWMMAC, this is your boy, the coach. You're live on the Culture Show live. Yes. And guys, Julia Budd versus Jessy Miele. Okay, Bellator 244. Now people were wondering, what is Julia Budd thinking? How is Julia Budd's mental? Okay, what's going on with Julia Budd's mental? Because listen, y'all. Julia Budd got brutally knocked out by Cris Cyborg with a body shot. And, people are wondering, okay, is this going to be the Julia Budd that knocked out Olga Rubin with a body kick? Is this going to be the Julia Budd that dominated the scene, the Bellator scene in the featherweight division for 8 years? Is this going to be that Julia Budd? The coach is going to tell you straight up. Listen, man. Julia Budd, she got in there, in the first round. Julia, you can tell she was a little bit tentative, man. You can tell she was very tentative. And, she didn't really want to commit to her offense right away. Julia was still in the filling out process while Jessy Miele was actually coming forward. Then she was throwing strikes. And, and I'm like, oh, okay. I saw Julia Budd kind of, take a step back. And then Julia Budd kind of said, nah, let me go ahead and start throwing some shots. So Julia Budd started pressing forward. The only thing I would have liked Julia Budd to do more in round one, I really would have liked Julia Budd to just maybe put the punches together. She would have one good punch and then she would kind of move, Then she'd have another good punch, she would move. But she, would land a very nice kick and she would move. Julia Budd's footwork was extremely good. And I felt like that the footwork of Julia Budd was giving Jessy Miele problems because Jessy was having a hard time cutting off that octagon. Julia landed some pretty good punches in the first round. But the first round, to me, it was kind of uneventful. Now, round two. And guys, and y'all call me out if I'm getting the rounds wrong, okay? Because I watched that fight last night, man, and then now I'm kind of like, I'm waking up to do it, and, some of the thoughts can get jumbled. But so y'all call me out. In round two, Jessy Miele, she tried to, really go after Julia Budd. But Julia Budd actually being a good fighter, just because she lost to Cyborg, that don't make Julia Budd a bad fighter. She's a good fighter. She's been in the game a long time. And Julia know how to take the rounds to actually fill an opponent out without getting hurt. And I feel like Julia in round two was kind of more still in that filling out phase. And then, maybe a minute and a half when the fight, when the round got going, Julia Budd started to really put some heat on her punches. Julia Budd's right hand and Julia Budd with that leg kick was giving Jessy Miele problems. You can tell that, Jessy Miele was starting to slow down. And I saw Julia Budd, definitely going to the body. Now, Julia got a takedown. And I thought that this was good for Julia's confidence. Because, and Julia Budd, she don't hide it. She's told before that she's coming to the fight not confident. And, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that a fighter, they tell the truth. Instead of somebody sitting there trying to front. Like, oh, I got this. But, deep down, they're not confident. Okay, Julia Budd, you can tell her confidence wasn't there. But when Julia Budd got that takedown, the whole expression on Julia Budd's face just changed. And you can tell she began to get more and more confident. And Julia, man, was throwing some really nice elbows from the top. Now, when round three came, Julia Budd, you can tell that Jessy Miele was starting to wear down. Jessy wasn't moving as much. And Julia Budd was really just kind of having her way. I wish Julia Budd just would have picked it up because in round three, Julia Budd could have got Jessy Miele out of there. Julia Budd could have got her out of there. Jessy was giving Julia Budd every opportunity. Julia Budd could have put 3 and 4 punch combination together. Jessy Miele kept dropping her hands. And I was waiting on Julia Budd to actually feint low and then go back up top with a head kick. Because it was right there. And, Jessy Miele gave Julia Budd openings, but I just don't think Julia Budd felt like, okay, I don't know what would happen. Will I get countered? You can kind of still see that some of the confidence in Julia Budd just wasn't there. But Julia Budd began to let stuff go. She began to open up a little bit more in round three. In round four, I thought Julia was going to get that finish. I thought she was. She was beating the hell out of Jessy Miele. I'm talking about beating her down, had on the ground, and really just throwing those punches and elbows. But Julia couldn't get that finish, man. She couldn't get it. By round five, I don't know, man. See, from round 3, 4, and then to 5, it's almost like they went back to filling each other out. And then, toward the end of the round, Julia Budd tried to really go in there. and she started putting punches together, but it was a bit too late. It was a good performance by Julia Budd. Now, I do got my issues with the commentating team. You got Big Dumb McCarthy. Like he was saying that, this irritates me, okay? Listen, I understand if you like a fighter. I got plenty of fighters that I like. It pained me to do the post-fight analysis video with Cris, Cyborg, and Amanda Nunes, but I told the truth. I got fighters that I like that I would never betray or I wouldn't do it. And fighters that I know personally that I would never make a video and put stuff out about them. I wouldn't do it. But I will tell the truth. If they got their ass whooped in a fight, I'm gonna say that that's what happened. Okay? Big Dumb McCarthy, he was like, yeah, Julia Budd had her moments in the Cyborg fight. And my question to Big Dumb McCarthy is, Big Dumb, what moments did Julia Budd have in Cris Cyborg fight? I mean, are you talking about the moment when, Cris took a break from beating her up? I mean, what moment did she have? I didn't see any moments that Julia Budd had in the Cyborg fight. And it's almost like Big Dumb McCarthy, he's always ran this campaign against Cris Cyborg. He's always ran it. And Cris gotta know, man. She gotta know that these people, they don't like her. Cris, they don't like you. They don't like you. Okay? I mean, I'm a real talk. I'm being a real one with you. Okay? I've never sugarcoated words. I've always said and spoke my mind. Cris Cyborg, they don't like you. They never liked you. Okay? They never liked you. It was a good fight for Julia Budd. This fight was a good fight, and it's so idiotic of Big Dumb McCarthy to take away from Julia's win by talking about a fight that she clearly lost. And I'm talking about not just lost the fight, I'm talking about was beaten from pillar to post. Then in this video, now I'm taking away from Julia Budd's good work against Jessy Miele because, the commentating is a joke. It's a joke. I don't even think Chael Sonnen was that bad. But Big Dumb McCarthy, man, he the worst. I think, dude, you need to go back to being a referee. Because you suck at commentating. Like, you really do suck. Good win for Julia Budd, man. And Julia Budd was saying, hey, I'm in a better mind place. My mind is in a better spot right now. And I'm ready to go have another go at Cris Cyborg. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if Julia Budd can beat Cyborg. I just don't know about that. What I saw in that fight, I saw Julia Budd get beat, and the last time I saw Julia Budd get beat like that is when she fought Amanda Nunes. Like, that's the last time I saw her take a beating like that. And I'm talking about Cris, and it's like Cris could have ended the fight, in the second round. The fight could have been over. But it's like Cris was just prolonging it. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, me personally, I'm thinking, well, why didn't they throw the time? It was about time because Julia, by round 2, had already had enough. It's just that Julia Budd was trying to finish the fight. But she was already beaten badly, man. It is what it is. You get in this game, you fight and you lose. Me personally, I don't think Julia Budd can handle Cyborg. I don't think so. I think Julia Budd, as long as Cris Cyborg is in Bellator, she's not going to be the champion again. And I know some people are going to get mad about it. That's fine. You can go and get mad. But, folks, that's just my view. Okay? I think Cris is going to reign supreme in that Bellator for a long, long time. And now, of course, the accusations are coming out again. Oh, well, in Bellator, you can use steroids. That's why she beat Julia Budd. And I got a question to ask people. I got a question, okay? Like, if I put Cris Cyborg and Julia Budd side by side, I mean, guys, honestly, I like Julia Budd. But who's more muscularly defined? Who? And this is no disrespect to Julia Budd. But guys, come on. Okay, I mean, if we really want to have the argument here, well, who's on steroids? I mean, who looked? Come on, y'all, look at this. But it's like, people won't even say, well, Julia Budd look like she on steroids. She's never tested positive. I mean, okay, Cris Cyborg hadn't tested positive since, damn near almost 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And we still bringing it back up. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. And they can't let Cris Cyborg just enjoy her victory. Nah. They can't let Julia Budd enjoy her victory. Nope, because they always got to bring up, well, Julia lost to Cyborg. But Julia did good in that fight. No. That fight was lopsided. Okay, Julia Budd is working her way back up to be the champion. Julia Budd, she's working her way back to being the champion. That's what she's doing. Let the woman enjoy her victory. I'm done.